Los Angeles versus 3D. We already know the winner of the team matchup, but there's still one more game to be played. Los Angeles versus 3D. Well, officially, it's technically over, but we've still got points to make up here. Complexity, unfortunately, 1 point away from a possible scenario where Perfect Legend could bring it back, and New York picked up that one. There you see the scoreboard right there, 1 point in FIFA, but that 1 point made an incredible difference. Now, Perfect Legend's got to stop 3D from getting W's all the way down that scoreboard, and that's going to happen in Dead or Alive 4 Male. So let's meet these two competitors right away. Yes, we're going to start off with Los Angeles Complexity's Perfect Legend.
Deep in thought. Look at that.
Very deep in thought. And he, went through and made character choices based off his opponents. We're going to find out who he's going to be playing with tonight. #1 talent in DOA Male for 2008. Had a loss last night, but a great matchup was. I don't, when I see those matches, I don't consider those losses, really.
No, you can't.
Because as a spectator, I'm the winner.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Yeah, you like that?
I should write that down.
Yeah, you should. So let's see what it is for 3D New York. We've got Cheppelle. And Cheppelle playing, obviously, last year for the Optics.
That Ayani is tricky.
Season 1? Oh, yeah.
That Ayani is very
And I've been
tricky.
seeing him using, like, a wider range of Ayane's moves this season already.
I mean, in my opinion, I'm not as skilled as Dr. Dog when it comes to predictions, but Dave Cheppelle is actually a much higher skilled player than what we've seen so far.
All right,
no lie.
Maybe tonight's the night that he's going to bring it out. We've got Mr. Dr. Dog. With the
predictions?
With the prediction down with Cammy right now. Cammy, give it to us.
I'm here once again with our DOA expert, Dr. Dog. Dr. Dog, it looks like Perfect Legend and Cheppelle have something to prove for themselves since they lost last night. Who do you think is going to take it tonight?
Well, Carl definitely has a significant advantage here, but the other thing you have to look at is Carl kind of let his team down yesterday. Carl was coming in here claiming to be #1. Most people thought he was going to be #1, and he fell in the first match. He's got to come in here and not only win, but win big to prove that he's still #1.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Expert. Back to you, Wheat.
All right, well, thank you, Mrs. Expert. And we're going to be playing on Great Hall today. That will be the match.
It's a new stage for CGS.
Is it?
Yes.
I wasn't even aware
Did not
of that.
have that in Season 1.
Really?
No.
Well, of course, Great Hall, you're going to watch out for the windows. You want to stay away from those stairs.
Yeah, stairs can be tricky. We have a little uneven terrain also, the middle of the stage. So, I mean,
that can affect your juggles.
And the stage repeats. It's just one big cloned stage, so you can fall down those stairs for infinity.
That would not be good.
That would be bad.
Luckily, we've actually got health bars to deal with. So we're pretty much ready to rock and roll. It's Los Angeles Complexity Perfect Legend versus 3D New York Cheppelle. Perfect Legend at least has the ability. I mean, just hypothetically putting it out there, let's just say a 5-0 came out.
It's in him.
It would be like a 1-point game at that point.
It would be.
And
it'd still be over.
But he's looking to stop it here. Obviously, Perfect Legend choosing to go with Genfu tonight in the blue, and his opponent Cheppelle in the purple. And Perfect Legend going to start off right away with some nice hits there. That's his second counter of the matchup. He seems to be, oh my God, third one on the exact same kick. And if I'm not mistaken, both of those were wake-up kicks coming from Ayane.
And then random mid-kicks, and Perfect Legend caught all of them.
So now we've got Cheppelle getting his bearings here, but we're going to have a counter hold come out, and Perfect Legend picks up his first round there. We saw pretty much the same kick, all rising with the exception of one, countered there by Perfect Legend. That's just the sort of consistency that you've got to have if you do want to be #1, right?
Definitely, man. I mean, I don't know if he's been watching Dave Cheppelle or he knows his habits, but, I mean, when you start throwing out random kicks like that and you just automatically know that's going to be your answer, I mean, something has got to tell you that.
Well, I mean, don't you think that these guys have to study? I mean, as a player, didn't you try to study everything?
Definitely. So he's probably watched last night's matches and picked up on them.
Great job there as he goes in for those little spinning punches. Perfect Legend able to counter that. Nice job as he sends that juggle over the barrier and down the stairs, gets that additional damage. Didn't get the counter there on that rising mid kick right there, but he will get the final grab to take round number 2. And so far, 2-0 right now. It's looking good for Perfect Legend.
Using those catch grabs very well. I mean, when it comes down to it, like, what do I do? I've noticed his PL is just like catch grab, and it works a lot of times. And same thing with the stairs on this stage. When you knock your opponent down, it won't take them out. You can't get KO'd on the stairs, so you're automatically forced
Right,
into a
you get
wake-up
that
kick.
little tiny
And
little
the
sliver.
the
of health.
positioning, the way the
What do
game
you think
has
about
it,
that, by the way?
Not too cool, because you fall down and you automatically have to guess for the wake-up kick. You can't get away from it.
Right. Okay. Well, there we go. Round number 3 is up here. We start with a grab coming out by Cheppelle. Throws in a few low hits there, kind of mixing it up a little bit. We get a launch for Perfect Legend. Looked like that launch was actually heading towards the stairs, but it went into the wall, and now he's switched positions. He's going to get a great counter right there, but both players being wary of those stairs.
Here we go.
And nice high counter throw. But a low leg
This could be
sweep,
it for
mid
Dave.
kick, and
Very
there it is.
nice,
Nice
very
job by
nice.
Cheppelle.
Still throwing out the mid kicks, and Perfect Legend, I guess, figured that he's going to stop doing these mid kicks after I caught like a million of them in the first round. But Dave Cheppelle was like, you know what, I'm going to keep doing it. It's working. Let's make it happen. Got the KO.
What do you feel like Cheppelle did differently in that, or was it something that
Just
Perfect
the
Legend did?
exchange was just always in his favor. There wasn't a lot of crushing going on Perfect Legend, and I noticed that's how he got the first 2 rounds so
Right.
easily. He was crushing a lot of things that Dave was doing.
All right, well, round number 4.
Get ready.
Once again, if you just joined us, Perfect Legend playing as Genfu in the blue. His opponent, Cheppelle, playing as Ayane in the
got the
purple.
momentum.
Great start there, and a good tech
that
out of that as
momentum.
well. Both players going to turtle back a little bit, and of course, Perfect Legend coming in on that launch, blocked by Cheppelle. Both players definitely going for positioning there, and that might have been some great. Oh, not
that
quite.
crush.
A few. He got the crush, and a few inches closer to that barrier, and we would have seen a repeat to what we saw in round number 2. Nice counter. It's teched out by his opponent, and once again, that juggle doesn't
Here we
send
go.
over the
Here
barrier.
we go.
Low leg sweep. Chappelle's got an opportunity to bring it together. Nice blocking there by Perfect
Oh,
Legend. Oh, and a
very
great
nice.
counter
Very
as the
nice.
launch comes out from Perfect Legend. He's going to tie it up to make it 2-2 here.
That string that Perfect Legend threw out, the down forward kick punch, is very difficult to stop. I mean, that's like almost reaction, or you just know he's going to finish it. But I noticed even Ninja CW likes to do that same string, but to catch that mid punch is precise timing, and Dave Cheppelle caught it.
Well, even he seems a little surprised that he got it right
he-
there.
He did it right. I mean, for a little bit, I saw that Dave Cheppelle that I was talking about that has a higher level
Yeah,
of play.
you
I
mentioned
saw
it.
it for a little. The spacing was on point. The first 25% of Perfect Legend's life went down like that, and that's the Dave Cheppelle I'm talking about.
All right, well, let's see what happens here as we're going to see Cheppelle pick up the first hits now. And again, another counter coming out by Cheppelle. And there we're going to get a stun, and Perfect Legend is going to definitely capitalize on that stun. Counter comes out as well, working the ground game a little bit, and going to just be on point here against his opponent. I mean, it's pretty much looked like a picture-perfect round on how Perfect Legend wants it to play out.
PL has this way of just sucking the air out of a round, and it's like you notice the stillness and how much he's doing damage to you. I mean, when I played him online, he had a lot of rounds like that to where it was just like you notice how quiet it's getting and your power is just getting nicked off.
All right, we're going to go into round number 6 now here. And Great Hall, I know I don't think you necessarily like Great Hall. I couldn't tell from your comments, Susie, if you like it
It's
or
pretty
you
okay.
don't.
It's pretty okay. The thing about it, not a lot of, I don't see these guys focusing on the environment too much. They're just trying to take each other down right now.
Yeah.
There's nobody crashing through the glass. There's nobody falling down the stairs. It's just in close combat, not a lot of turtling.
A great start by
we
Cheppelle
go,
and a
Dave
great
Cheppelle.
finish as well.
Yes.
Perfect Legend was able to get 50% of Cheppelle's life bar down there, but we're going to have another tie game here, 3-3. Cheppelle started out round very nicely. Perfect Legend was able to stop, counter, get a nice combo, and Cheppelle just recomposed himself. And
Chappelle's looking really comfortable right now. At first, the first 2 rounds, he looked like he was just like, oh man, not Perfect Legend. But now he looks pretty comfortable.
All right, we're in round number 7 now. Swoozy, 2 more rounds will declare a winner for one of these players.
This could be huge for Cheppelle if he takes this W right
Oh,
here.
absolutely huge. High counter throw comes out. Both players try to throw, and
He's got.
Chappelle's got his opponent up against the wall. It look
Oh,
like
nice low counter. A nice mid-kick counter by Perfect Legend. This could be an opportunity to go downstairs. Out the window we go.
and
one stack.
obviously Perfect Legend with the
Nice.
advantage right there. I think that he played that one perfectly, Swoozy.
He stayed in close for the wake-up game, but he's figured, you know what, I'm going to go for the down back punch. He guessed right. Dave Cheppelle went with a high wake-up kick, and he beat him out.
And that will take him the round and give him a game point possibly here.
4-3.
Perfect Legend picks this one up, and it will be 5-3 and would still be a fantastic result for Cheppelle and 3D. Of course, Cheppelle not wanting it to end right here. So let's see if he could do it. Got a counter off of that rising punch from Perfect Legend. Takes
Similar
a little bit of
situation
damage
to
there.
last night for with Ninja CW.
And it looks like Cheppelle definitely wants to play this one out to the 9th and final round.
Correct.
Perfect Legend down to about 50% health. Cheppelle barely even taking a hit.
Dave with
Punch,
health
spinning
advantage.
kick combo.
No,
and
not smart.
Nope. And
here we go.
underneath the juggle right there. And he's going to get the launch. This could be
going some
big.
glass. Are we going to get some glass?
No, we
no
didn't.
glass.
Both players
Here we
back
go.
off. There's
Dave
the
with health
punch, mid kick
advantage.
again.
Oh, one more hit. Dave hit. There it is.
We got
there it is. So this, again, same situation that we had last night against Ninja CW. Perfect Legend had him down 4-3, and then Ninja CW just crept back in, making it 4-4, and then getting a W. We don't know if we're going to see a repeat of that tonight. But even going 4-5 against PL is that's not easy.
Right. It's definitely something that Cheppelle can walk away from here and say, you know, I definitely, even though my team has already won it, I contributed.
He's not going into the night without fight.
All right, folks, this is the 9th and final round. Perfect Legend starts things off.
Beautiful
That's going to
crush.
be a
Beautiful
big,
crush.
big for Perfect Legend there as he gets it. But Cheppelle wanting to even things out. He does get that counter. We're going to have another launch coming out here. And there you see the terrain coming into play a little bit. I think that Perfect Legend made his way up. He gets another launcher, though. And he's just got one more hit left. Cheppelle staying alive in this one. And again, there it is, the elbow to the midsection.
Nice.
Perfect Legend
nice.
pulls out a win 5-4, but not without making his team and probably himself sweat a little bit.
Yeah,
Susie.
what Perfect Legend was trying to do there with that grab, Jen Fu throws his opponent up and then catches him and lets him down and then has advantage. And it's almost like a taunt in itself, but he missed that when you see Jen Fu go
you
like
have
this.
the option. You could either go for a juggle.
Correct.
And that's what he was going
And
for.
he was
That's
gonna
what his
catch
character
him.
animation
and
was.
It's a little bit frustrating. You see him just whiff like this and just catch air. He was trying to catch him and then probably followed up with a high punch.
Finish
But I
it
won't
off.
give out our secrets right now.
5-4. Very, very nicely done there by Perfect Legend. He does manage to pull it out for Complexity.
Ends
even
the franchise
though
match.
they lost. Let's check out the big scoreboard here for the final outcome of Los Angeles Complexity versus 3D New York, 24-19. A close matchup here tonight. Perfect Legend pulling it out there at the end, and he stops 3D from getting an entire win down that category.
Yep.
Quite amazing there. But I don't know. What do you think?
I think we should talk to a GM.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
we're
I
going to in
think.
just a second.
You think so?
24-19. In the grand scheme of things, it's been one of the closer matches that we've had.
Definitely.
I'm just looking at various scenarios where maybe Complexity could have pulled out a few more rounds. You know, I don't quite see it.
I mean, because the 3D really held their own on the Counter-Strike side. I mean, Complexity performed well on the Counter side as well. But Coolsville, I mean, you had Belle. She did well also. So.
Yeah, she did. Well, before we talk to our GM, let's shoot it on back to Cammie, who's with the winner of the last match, Perfect Legend. Mike? All right. Oh, we had to return back. I was just waiting to hear what Perfect Legend had to say, and
It looks like it's pretty
mic
important.
went out.
It
so
looks like very
he was
important.
about ready to unleash every single Dead or Alive 4 secret that could possibly be issued, and the mic
And
went out.
we don't have it.
That's okay. We've got General Manager Dave Gaffon. Congratulations, Perfect Legend. Sorry that the mic went out. We've got General Manager Dave Gaffon from Team 3D New York. Mr. Gaffon, congratulations again. Am I going to keep seeing you up here?
You know, hopefully I will. But you know, the competition here is incredible. All the teams are really fantastic, and we were lucky to be able to come away with a win against such an amazing team like Complexity.
You guys almost had you almost had a win down the entire scoreboard for 3D through the whole thing. A, has that ever happened to 3D New York? And B, you know, what an accomplishment that would have been.
Yeah, that would have been really fantastic. I think it's happened to us once or twice last season. Not obviously the way I would want it. You know, I'm just proud of my players. They came, they played well. top to bottom. Even Cardell, who lost narrowly to Perfect Legend, he played fantastic, and that's all we can expect from our players, to play well in and game out.
So far, your team has showed just an incredible display of talent in every single game. I still feel like you might have the best racers in the league. Obviously, you've got 2 consistent and strong DOA players. How do you really feel like the season can play out? I realize that the competition is fierce, but after 2 wins, do you at least have more confidence that, wow, we might be the team to really be the one to beat this year?
You know, I always had confidence in this team, and when I drafted the team, I knew we had a great team on our hands. 2 wins is a great start, but, we still have 10 games left. I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch, and, we're going to just approach every game the way we have been, preparing properly, coming in, and, grinding it out and getting these wins.
All right.
Doing something right so far.
Dave, congratulations
so
once
much.
again. Give my congratulations to the team as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner is 3D New York over Los Angeles Complexity. A fantastic, fantastic matchup. It came down to the very end, and even FIFA, 19-24. 3D New York takes it. Swoozy, any final comments on this matchup?
3D, they came to play today.
They came to play.
Simple as that.
They did. Guys, when we come back, it's going to be San Francisco Optics versus the Dallas Venom. On behalf of myself, Swoozy, Cammy, and the entire Championship Gaming online production team, thank you. And we'll be back with more coverage of the 2008 North America regular season.